Good morning, friends. Ann here. Got my cup of coffee, got the Word of God, and today's reading is from James chapter 1, verses 2 through 18. I hope you'll read the whole passage, but I'm going to focus on verses 2 through 4. So let's read it and talk about it. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Friends, this is a different kind of viewpoint of joy and perseverance and trials and temptations. I mean, most of the time we would think that if we want to have joy, we're going to look for a time in our lives when everything is going really well, when things are happening the way that I want them to, when I'm not disturbed, when I'm not distressed, when I'm not disappointed, that all these things our circumstances produce our joy. But here, James is telling us something very different than the world would tell us about joy. James is saying that even in the midst of trials and temptations and terrible circumstances, we can consider it joy. Why would we feel joy in the midst of something that is so terrible? Well, the reason that he gives is that the testing of our faith, the trials, the temptations, the disappointments, all of that is what is making us mature. I mean, imagine if you were just happy all the time, if nothing ever went wrong, our faith would not mature. We would stay as spiritual infants. Friends, too many times I think people think that once they accept Christ, that everything is going to be up and everything is going to be improved and everything is going to be happy. And then they don't understand what to do with the times when it's not. The times when it's not are the times that God is growing your faith. The times when God is giving you the opportunity to persevere. And instead of asking God, why are you doing this to me? What would it look like if we instead asked God, what are you doing in me? I want to reread this last verse because I think it's so important. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. How many times do you and I want to rush through our season of perseverance? That we're just like, God, just get me to the end. Just let it be over. And we don't take the time to savor all that we could about that season of perseverance. Friends, you and I need to have a good theology of suffering, that suffering actually produces within us this ability for our faith to grow. And friends, I hope that as you think about your life, if you are in a season of suffering, of trials and temptations, I hope that you will see that that perseverance is doing a beautiful work within you. Let perseverance finish its work so you may be mature. Find it joy, friends. Find the joy. Have a good day.